Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Don't we celebrate when there's a peace treaty signed, or two warring sides or more, sign and say, okay, peace for all of us? Yes, I think it's a celebration. But, as Napoleon Bonaparte used to say, I love peace as long as I dictate the terms, or it's done on my terms. So when you sign a peace treaty, if it's voluntary and you both agree to it, you say, well, that's fantastic. You don't know the details. You don't know how it was signed. Sometimes you sign a peace treaty because you have to buy time, because the alternative will be worse. You don't want to sign the peace treaty, but the alternative could be elimination, eradication. So we have here Armenia and Azerbaijan, and we should celebrate with the help of Russia, the bad Russians. In Iran, as Armenia and Azerbaijan met and talked, and it seems like there will be a chance for peace over there. Well, let me show you this little article. Comes from Reuters. Iran hosts Armenia-Azerbaijan talks, say they offer chance of South Caucasus peace. Hoorah! All right, and here it is, Lavrov. And this is the prime minister, probably, of whatever it is, foreign minister of, not prime minister, foreign minister of Iran, and the other ones, I don't know. I know these two guys right here. Anyway, it says Armenian foreign minister, Azerbaijan foreign minister, and then Iranian foreign minister, and then Russian foreign minister, Turkish foreign minister, right? So Turkish. There you go, right there. So anyway, let's see. Iran hosted talks between the foreign minister of Armenia and Azerbaijan on Monday. In Armenia, it's not the foreign minister, it's the prime minister. That's the guy who's on the payroll of Great Britain and others. Well, is that bad? Yeah, it's bad because you're not sovereign, you're not independent. And I wish Armenia is, I wish Azerbaijan is. I hope every country on this planet really is independent, free, and sovereign. But unfortunately, got the big guys that are gonna impose certain things. You remember that? I think it's an Hindu saying, when the elephants are fighting, the grass gets fucked up. So the same, when Russia and when Russia and United States are fighting, Ukraine and other countries are screwed. So let's see what these guys are saying. Iran hosted talks between the foreign minister of Armenia and Azerbaijan on Monday, saying they offered an opportunity to bring peace to the South Caucasus after Baku's forces last month recaptured the breakaway region of Nagorno-Karabakh. They were offered a chance, as that bad guy Adolf offered Poland some negotiating things, and Poland said, hey, London and Paris, what should I do? Are you gonna defend me if I say no? Yeah, all right. No, man, no, I'm not gonna talk about the Danzig corridor whatsoever. But we can meet and talk about the weather if you want, about ladies and all that. We can do that. So the two foreign ministers, why do I say that? Because Armenia has no reason and will not. Because I don't think Armenia is independent. I don't think Azerbaijan is independent. But Armenia is really going to start shit over there, or continue shit. The reasons are complex. I'm not going to say, that's they are wrong for doing that. My point is, if you could be independent, it's a great thing. The problem is, these guys know France arms you. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show you that. The two foreign ministers' first meeting since Azerbaijan's lightning offensive with Israeli weapons, mind you. Offensive also took place against the background of rising tensions in the Middle East. A historic opportunity is available to all countries in the region. The war in South Caucasus has ended. Another one will start bigger. And it is time for peace and cooperation. Iran's foreign minister Hussein Amirabdollahian. Oh, that sounds more like he's from Armenia. Amirabdollahian said in a televised statement. Great, great, great. The intentions are good, the instincts are good right here. So the talks in Tehran were also attended by the foreign minister of Russia and Turkey, a close ally of Azerbaijan. No shit. And I'm quoting, given the strong and influential position, Iran is ready to assist in resolving the existing disputes between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Okay, nothing will happen. And I will show you why. Ram pam pam, băieți. Here it is. Reuters. France to boost Armenia's air defense with radars, missiles. Minister says, cuckoo, bow. That's a peekaboo in Romanian. So Paris, France is helping Armenia to improve its air defense capability with the sale of 3 radars and an agreement of the future delivery of Mistral anti-air missiles. Sébastien Lecornu said on Monday. The move comes weeks after Armenia's arch-regional foe, Azerbaijan, retook the breakaway region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Alright, my friends, so what do you think? The protection of the sky is something that's absolutely key, Lecornu said, during a joint news conference with Armenia's Defense Minister Suren Papikian in Paris. Alright, my friends, got that? Now let's see. These are the Caucasus. Georgia. If Georgia falls to the same guys that Armenia is, okay, then we will have a big war here. If Georgia doesn't fall, Armenia will not do squat. Why? Between Turkey, Iran, and Azerbaijan, how are you going to deliver weapons to Armenia? Turkey definitely will not give Armenia weapons. Azerbaijan, obviously not. Iran, Russia, I don't think so, and it's a little bit down here, up here. And then you got Georgia. So if Georgia has a little spontaneous regime change, because people will realize that, it's better like that, then yes, Armenia will have a chance, okay? A chance of being destroyed, because the Russians will not have patience. Now let's move to another sea, which is a little bit, you see, this is Black Sea, in between Black Sea and Caspian Sea. Here, this is the Black Sea. Here is Georgia, Armenia. So this piece here in the east, or on the right side of the screen right here, that is that, okay? This piece right here, but you don't see Azerbaijan and Dagestan and all those, I think. You don't see it right here, just a little bit here. And just to see what's going on here with Ukraine and Russia, I'm going to use this map right here, and I'm going to get myself out of it. Lucky you guys. Right there. So this is the area right here. This little part here is Georgia, if you want, which is this part right here, right? South Ossetia and Abkhazia. This is Abkhazia right here. So right there, Abkhazia. This is Sochi right here, where Putin meets his friends. See right over there? Sochi, right here. Pam, 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 pam. So if Georgia, as I said, listen to his new bosses, then they could deliver something here and do something and start shit here. Why shit here? Because it's not your region here, United States. You have Cuba, you have the Caribbean, that's your region, and you have all the South America, it's yours. The rest of America, right? The Central America and South America, it's your backyard. Remember the Monroe Doctrine, wasn't it? The Monroe Doctrine told the Europeans don't come over. He didn't tell the Chinese don't come over. At that time, the Chinese were poor guys. Anyway, my friends, why do I say poor guys? Because they've been by everyone. I mean, I don't have to go back to the Mongols. I'm just going to go to the Japanese, the Koreans, and then the Europeans and everybody else. Why do you think China, when China gets the upper hand, is going to us up? For them, not for us. I didn't do anything, but hey, they will not look at it that way. So, my friends, supposedly they met to make peace. There's not going to be anything. It's just going to be a, yeah, we're buddies, bring those weapons, God damn it. That's what it's going to be. The same like Ukraine. Remember Ukraine when they signed the Minsk protocols or agreements or whatever, 1 and 2? Yeah, we're going to implement it, bring weapons. NATO, USA, Al Capone, CIA, all those things were brought in for 8 years. But the problem with Ukraine is that it had Poland in the west, it had Slovakia in the west, it had Hungary in the west, it had Romania in the southwest and south. So a lot of land that can bring weapons and everything they needed in case. And the case just happened. Okay, it just happened. The Russians unprovoked attack on Ukraine. Here, Armenia, not so fast. Turkey, Iran, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. That doesn't mean the guys cannot start shit, but without Georgia, I don't see anything over there happening. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.